Hi guys, it's Austin. This is my final tweet for the class, so a little bit bittersweet, but it's been a really good year. We've learned a lot, done a lot of cool things in class. So I just want to go over with you guys some of the things that I've learned and some of the things that I think are, really pertinent to my life and how I can apply them in the future. Uh, I think the biggest thing that I learned is that it's okay to have multiple leaders in a group. And I think, for a lot of people that seems like an oxymoronic state of mind to have, but with the group project we had so many good people in my group. And we all could have probably run that group. We all could have run an organization or a team. And I think it's interesting when you put us all in the same room and you say cooperate with each other and make something happen, the kind of the end product that comes out. So number one, understanding that I don't have to be the ultimate overall leader to help lead my team was something that I really picked up on. And I think just learning to be a team member is important for being a leader. Because if you don't understand what it's like to be on the team, then there's no way for you to empathize with them or to understand where your team is coming from. Also, I learned a lot about myself and how I work in teams. And I think that oftentimes I have a kind of steamroller way of handling a group, my way or the highway. If you don't do it right, I kind of lose trust in you. And the idea of if you can't do it, I'm just going to do it and kind of unintentionally make that person feel like they can't contribute as if they're not any good. And I think that with this project, I wasn't allowed to do that because I had so many people in my group that were competent and able to get things done. And I think it showed me that there's more than one way to do something. And it's important to understand that it's not just your way or the highway, that maybe you think you have the best idea of how to get something done, but ultimately that may not be what's best for your group. And so really listening to the people in your group is important. And communication is a huge skill that I still need to work on, but I think the class allowed me to communicate not as just the sole leader, but as a group member. In all the organizations I'm involved in, I'm so used to being the highest person up there or the person that's running everything. And I think it's really good as a leader to take that step back. And then finally, I think that exercise we did where we pointed out our biggest fear and what we're worried about and ultimately how that affects our behavior was really helpful to me because, in my paper, I talk about my fear of not being right and my fear of not being needed if people don't need me for the answers. And that was really cool to me because, oftentimes we get into these facades or these personalities that we present to our teams and we don't really know where they come from. And I think it was really cool to understand why I behave the way I do and also, accepting that that's who I am and that that's something that I will probably have to work on. But, knowing that there's an issue is just as important as fixing the issue. So that was really cool and I think will definitely help me in the future, when I'm with the team and when I'm working on things. So outside of that, I learned so many things from the class, and it's really hard to put into words what you learn in the class, but I was really excited about how we tackle things hands-on, and it wasn't just, write a paper and we never talk about it. So I just want to say thank you to Tony and the class and everyone for a great year or a great semester, mind you. And, hopefully I will see some of you next semester. But if not, it's been great getting to know you and go out there and be successful. Thanks.